So, welcome to the Crew Motorfest. I'm a little bit late with this one. I've been incredibly busy over the last few days. And first and foremost, before we jump into this video, I need to thank Ubisoft for providing me with access to the game. They were nice enough to provide me with a code for the Ultimate Edition of the game, which is the biggest edition available. And on top of that, they also gave me the biggest pack of virtual currency too. So, I've got access to most of the stuff in the game. I've got a very, very big head start. And I really, really appreciate it, but at the same time, I want to let you guys know that it doesn't matter what I'm given by any company. If I see problems in a game, I will point them out. And I want to let you guys know that based on my experience with the Crew Motorfest, it's been fantastic. I've had an absolute blast playing this game. I did try the beta, and it didn't go too well on PC. There were a lot of issues. So I asked for my key on Xbox because I also tried the beta on Xbox and it worked fine. So the footage in the background is from the Xbox Series X. And I went through the intro and everything, did all the races, the different playlists, get to drive a Lambo, a classic car, you get to do Formula 1. And then when you jump into the game, it just gets even better. You've got this huge open world. You get to loan different cars when you're playing through different playlists, and you get to try your hand with all the different handling types. But I'm going to say this, for an arcade racer, this game is incredible because when you start a playlist, you start a race, not only do you get the option to change all your assists, like you can take off your traction control, your braking assist, you can have your driving line off, you get all the, I'm going to say all of the different accessibility features that you would kind of expect from an arcade racer, but I'm going to say this is even more accessible because of the difficulty settings. I started off on difficulty 1 and it was super easy. I was finishing races like 30 seconds ahead of the competition, and at the moment I've bumped it up to difficulty 3 and it's still pretty easy. So this isn't going to be a game that's going to be really tough. You're going to struggle to win races. This is a game that's suitable for a lot of ages, even children, because on difficulty 3, I'm still finishing races like 10 to 15 seconds ahead of the competition, and I am in no way, shape, or form a good driver. But I like the way they've set up the open world, the different cars that are available. There's over 600 cars in this game, or around 600 cars in the game. And while a lot of them have been imported over from the Crew 2, in Motorfest, I believe they've added at least 80 different new cars to the game. So there's a lot of variety in what you can race. They've got the looting system that those of you familiar with the Crew series will know. So basically you finish a race and you're going to get, for an example, you get a rare gearbox, you're going to get epic wheels, and different things like that. You get a bunch of different loot, you get XP to level up, you get your credits, and then they've even got a car meet where you get to see a plethora of amazing looking cars. Cars that different players from the community have put together, and you've got like the neon kits, you've got the different looks to them, the decals, the designs and everything like that, all the different liveries that people are making. And a feature that's really good for content creators, they have streamer mode, so you enable that and it takes all of the copyright music out of the game, so people can still create the content they're creating and have music playing in the background, which I think is another fantastic feature. I haven't, at the moment, I've not played too much, maybe a couple of hours or so, but at the moment, I have not found a single problem with this game. I've been looking for treasure, I've been racing, and the treasure system's really easy as well. You basically just wait until you start hearing the beeps and you get your, you get a ping on your mini-map in the bottom right corner, and then as soon as you're heading away from the treasure, it'll stop beeping, so you just spin your car around a little bit until you get the beep again, then head in that direction until you pinpoint exactly where the treasure is. And with the treasure, you're going to get credits, you get XP, you get a couple of different parts for your cars. And this is, I'm going to say, one of the best open world racing experiences. I know you've got other series, like you've got the Horizon series. At some point, I think we're getting a new Test Drive Unlimited. I'm not sure when they're going to be releasing that. So if you're looking for your open world racing fix and you've done pretty much everything there is to do in Horizon 5 and you want something else to do whilst you're waiting for the new Test Drive Unlimited, then the Crew Motorfest is a game that I highly recommend picking up. At the start, I've had the opportunity to drive a Chrysler. I've driven a GTR, a Mini, and they're all souped up. They've all got tuning and stuff done. They've all got completely different handling types. There's drag racing in the game. There's drift events. A lot of the races, especially at the start, are going to be your sprints or your point-to-points, but they take you to completely different areas of the open world, so you get to experience a lot of through the city straight roads. You get to experience twisty turny mountains and things like that. And this is absolutely not a review. I've not played too much of this game whatsoever. But from what I have played, I've really enjoyed it. So if you want to put it this way, this is my first impressions for the Crew Motorfest. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.